It's the brother from another mother podcast.
Yes, what's going on, people? It is the BFAM boys back again with another TV review for you. This week we are reviewing Apple TV's, what is it? Thriller, slow burner, drama, what is it?
All of those really. It's a drama, it's a thriller, slow burner, it's
Epic.
a bit gruesome, a little bit. Sometimes.
Yeah. Presumed Innocent, starring Jake Gylenhall, or I don't know how to pronounce his surname.
I don't.
Jake Gylenhall. I'm
We'll go
going
with
to
that.
commit to that and we'll say that's his surname. For
Let
me,
change it.
what a fucking show.
Amazing.
What
Amazing.
a show. Sorry for swearing.
my
Mum,
days.
if you're watching, turn it off.
What a
Amazing.
show. I was sold from the first episode. Like, I remember you telling me to watch it, and it was like, I was like, okay, let me see, because normally I don't associate great shows with Apple TV, so I
What's that there? Apple TV has got some bangers. Apple TV is on this thing.
Well, now I know. So now I'll be looking for more shows. I know they've got some show with Idris.
Yeah, Hijack, that was a good show.
That's a good show. I've seen that, but I didn't watch it on Apple for some reason. But anyway,
The bootleg.
Anyway, it's going back into the review. The show was amazing. So I watched it and I was hooked from the first one where all everything was fine, and all of a sudden everything just crumbled.
Yeah.
It capitulated. It's literally crumbled. I was like, oh my gosh, how is this guy gonna pick himself up? And then as the episodes keep going, it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm thinking, is this guy gonna get any wins? And I'm thinking, how did it turn from you got your nice family, you got this, you got your kids, you got your job, and no one knows about your business. All of a sudden now your business is in the streets. It's in the streets, and nobody, and everyone's got their own opinion.
Listen.
You got people looking at you side eyeing in office, and now you can't even go to the office because you got fired, and all kind of madness was happening. I'm like, then your wife is looking at you mad, and she's then doing her little business on the side.
We're running.
We're gonna go through it, but I'm just talking about for me. Let's go back.
So the premise of this story is it's adapted from an old film of the same title, Presumed Innocent, starring Harrison Ford. So the premise of this film is that there is a district attorney?
District attorney, yes.
District attorney in America, which is like one of the top lawyers or whoever.
Yeah.
And he works with a woman who they share cases, and like he's chair one and she's chair two.
Yeah,
or
she's
something like that.
another lawyer, yeah.
She's murdered, yeah? And they're trying to figure out who murdered her. As they progress in the investigation, all the evidence starts to point to the main character, Jake Gyllenhaal's character, whose name is Rusty.
And he's the district attorney.
He's a district attorney. So all the evidence starts to point to him. Lo and behold, we find out he's been having an affair with this woman.
Yes.
They've been sleeping together for X amount of time, whatever.
And it ended, and then apparently it shut up again.
His wife found out, they ended it,
Yeah.
and then it started back up again,
Yeah.
and now she's been found dead. So Jake is a suspect. The wife is a suspect. Turns out the pitney, the son, is a suspect.
Imagine.
That's what? 3 out of the 4 members of his family are suspects in this murder.
Yeah.
So as the episodes, there's what, 8 episodes? Is it 8 or 9?
8 or 9 episodes, yeah.
As each episode progresses, evidence comes to light that points towards one of the family members. So in like the second episode, the victim's son, who is estranged from her, he doesn't live with her, he comes out and he says, I saw him, Rusty, going into my mum's house the night she was murdered.
Yeah, but he sends a text first.
Yeah.
And then he meets with him. Then I think in the episode next, he goes up to the new district attorney who stole Rusty's job after Rusty's been fired, and goes, he did it. He was, I saw him outside my mom's house.
Yeah.
He did it.
So then we're like, raw, bang to rights.
Imagine.
Means, motive,
opportunity, and
You're
you're a
finished.
witness.
Finished, bro. So then the show just progresses and progresses. Then like the wife then goes and has an affair, and he's like, I need you to be with me in the court. I'm sorry, I can't do that. if you've been cheating on me, yeah, and the person you were cheating on me with gets murked, good, by the way, serves you right. I can't go to court to support you in this trial that you say you didn't do it. I'm not doing that. My wife could not tell me she had an affair. The brother that she is having an affair with is dead now, and they think she did it.
And you're gonna go sit there.
See you later. Cool. Enjoy your movie. Bye. Mad thing.
That was crazy. And she went. She was invested. She went to a good number of the court cases.
She went to the trial and everything.
Yeah, and she saw the murder and the gruesome body and stuff. And imagine this is what happened to the person, and imagine the person got hogtied and
that's another point in it. So the main reason he was a suspect is because A, he was at the house, and B, the way they came across the body was tied up and bound in the same way the victim was in the last case that the two of them worked together.
And they're the only ones that had access
to that information.
So it was very telling.
It was just it was basically like this, yeah. You know where Shawn Michaels goes?
Literally.
Everything was pointing at
Everything
Rusty.
was pointing at him. It was like
everything was pointing at Rusty.
I was like, how?
What are you gonna do?
What can you do? But what are the chances are that every evidence was pointing towards it? He had DNA in his nails. There was the poker that he recognized, but he didn't mention. There was the baby that she was pregnant.
Yeah, she was pregnant as well.
She was pregnant.
Oh my god, it's all coming back to me because I watched this a little while ago.
Yeah,
like for you, it's all fresh. For me,
I watched it yesterday. So literally, the pregnancy and that was his. There was so much evidence, and there was DNA in the house, in our bedroom. I was like, oh mate, you can't get out of it. And you try to divert it by pointing to the next man's DNA, but that didn't hold no water.
Do you know one of the scenes, yeah, that made me think this show is tremendous? The scene where Rusty and his lawyer, who is his best friend, are in the room, and then the new district attorney and his brethren, who both hate Rusty, by the way,
of course,
are talking to him about. So this is when they basically announce him as a suspect.
Yeah.
They go to him, so what's your relationship like with Carolyn Polimas?
And the thing is, they knew.
And then he's just like, we work together. What are you talking about? And they're like, So why's your DNA in her yard, lad? You work on cases in her bedroom, do you? These times, man's like,
man was sweating.
In the end, man, get up. He's like, I don't have to answer your question.
Man got his, walk out. Man got his finger. He got out. He got out. He's like, nah, I said, no part of this.
Backside, they're gonna fry him. They're going to fry him.
You know it.
I said, yay, you're finished. You're finished, bro.
Yeah, because that just shows your guilt.
When they said,
if you're not guilty, answer the question.
When he said, oh yeah, we've worked on cases so much, sometimes we work out of hours, we'll work at a restaurant, we'll work at my house, we'll work at her house. And man goes, what, you work at her house in the bedroom? Yeah. I said, blood of Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. I looked at his eyes. I was like, yeah,
finish.
You know they're catching on. They're closing on you.
What I loved about this show was every episode led me to believe that it was a different person that killed this bitch.
And it was subtle, because it wasn't like a blatant misdirect or anything like that. Like in some episodes, they aimed at somebody or a different angle. The show was still running.
Because the first couple episodes, I was like, Rusty, cool. Then, like, the other lawyer, the one that was prosecuting, started to look a bit suspect. Yeah. Because it turned out that he had a crush on her.
Yeah,
he was trying to
apparently he loved her.
Yeah, and then she was rejecting him, whatever. So then I'm like, could be my man,
Yeah, just because he was jealous.
Then it turns out it was like, oh yeah, we've got some footage of this boy riding past on a bike at the exact time that she was murdered, kind of thing. Rare tear. Turns out that's Rusty's son. I said, my bum, but it's the son. He must have found out that the dad was still cheating and went there to light up the. But yeah, then it was like, oh, it could have been the wife. And I was like, bro, every episode is pointing at another suspect.
There's so many different people, but a lot of it was in his family.
All of it was in his family.
I know.
Apart from the other lawyer, it was all in his household.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It was.
But then you could say what the murdered woman's son and father had that slight motive.
Yeah, but
outside.
But there was nothing to say they was in the house.
No, I know, but
so they
had a reason. But the boy was outside the house.
Yeah, but
on that day,
there's nothing to say they was in the house.
No,
so you can't say you're a suspect if you can't place me inside the house.
That's true.
Mad.
That's true. They cleaned up, no? That's like when the woman got killed in Hogtie, there was no evidence to say no DNA on the rope.
No, there was nothing on the rope, but still there was things to show that other people was in the house.
Yeah.
So but you're not going to say it's me when you've got DNA of somebody else being in the house. Yeah. There's no way you're going to try and prosecute me. I will defend myself as a lawyer. I ain't paying nobody because I'm just going to... I'm like, big man, is there anything to say I was in the house? No. What about you? Weren't you in the house though? All right. All right.
You'd be like, I rest my case.
I'm turning to my wife now. That's my wife when she's right and she's getting up like, all right. All right.
I don't know what to say to that, you know. After she dropped that, you're like...
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing you can say. You just have to say,
yeah, you just have to twist up your mouth and just hold it.
So what's for dinner anyway?
But yeah, that show was gripping. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I literally watched all of it in a day.
Tremendous.
Oh my days!
And it's a long time since the show has fully gripped me like that. That I've been able to just binge and bang out.
Oh mate.
Like, because you know when they release things episodically, I don't like that. And I get why they do it because obviously they spend this much money to have you burn it all out in a day, and then after 3 days nobody cares about it anymore.
Yeah.
I get it, but I don't like episodic releases.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. But then if they did it, even they split it, I wouldn't liked it. Because I would be like, I'm gonna go wait 6 months for you to finish the rest of it. You just put. All
but that's why I like these limited series that are coming out. They're just like, listen, you get one series of this and it is gone. Yeah. So we have to tie up everything in these 9 episodes. Yeah. Like that's what I really enjoyed about Your Honor. But then they extended Your Honor. I haven't even gone back to season 2 because as far as I'm concerned, season 1 was enough. Like, it was really good. It was gripping.
So now they're dragging it out.
Yeah. So I've not even watched season 2. I'm probably not going to watch it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It was fine just the 11, 12 episodes that happened. Yeah. Like For Life.
Yes.
Again, what's that on, like season 5 or something now? Unnecessary.
Where they get the material from? They just drag it.
Unnecessary. I like that. Just end it and end it. Boom. And finish. But yeah, for me, Presumed Innocent might have to get a 10, you know.
Really?
Because I can't think of anything that was wrong with it.
I agree. I can't fault it.
Without ruining the ending, I can't think of anything that was wrong with it.
I can't really fault it. The pacing was good.
Yeah. It never felt like it was dragging. It never felt like, I could do without this.
No.
There was no unnecessary characters. Everybody played a big role.
Everyone played a big part. Everyone that was involved played a part. Even the detective that was doing the thing, she played a part and in directing it some way.
There was no, like, well, there was supporting characters that weren't as important as the main, but everybody had a purpose. Yeah,
there was a reason for everyone, like even the psychiatrist. There was a reason for them.
Exactly. And 10 out of 10 for me.
I'm going with 10 out of 10 too.
10 out of 10
that was
very,
very good.
Very, very good TV, man. Watch that now. You can stream it live on Apple TV. This is not an ad. We are not getting paid by them yet. Yeah?
Go watch it. Go watch it and come back to us and tell us how good it was.
Let us know how much you enjoyed it. If you disagree, you might think, oh, this show was crap. Let us know why and we'll tell you why you're an arsehole.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. BFAM boys, TV review, Presumed Innocent. We was here, we out. Peace.
It's the brother from another mother podcast.